Beloved, it's day 4, and I am beyond grateful to this circle of love and to those days and the sharings and all the beautiful souls coming together to amplify the field of unconditional love, to bring forth healing to the collective feminine, to the collective masculine, to the collective humanity. uh, I'm just going with the flow of the days and just now settle down into my thoughts about today's topic. Again, every day the topic comes differently, even though I had little bit outline for these 7 days, but it seemed like the guidance is coming to what we exactly need as a collective to grow and to bring forth some healing. Today's day 4 is connecting through the silver cord. The silver cord that connects my womb to the womb of creation, my womb to my mother, to my grandmother, to the grandmother, and to the great mother. So each one of us has a circle of love. This silver cord from her womb to her mother to the grandmother, and the circle goes on, and each one of us is responsible of restoring and embodying compassion and unconditional love into the silver cord. Today we are going to honor the great mother, the great grandmother, the mother. As one of us heal, when a woman heals, she heals that silver line, 7 generations before her, 7 generation coming, and it's gonna bring great healing and wisdom into the feminine energy, to the collective, and to the future, and to the ascension of our earth and our selves back to the light. I came to this understanding about the mother and the choice of a mother throughout a course in soul realignment that I've studied during winters. And it gave me a lot of insight and understanding on why we choose our mothers, why we choose that particular womb, and the growth that we are supposed to embody, and the love that we are supposed to experience from that particular mother. And that came to me very deeply on my 40th birthday when I celebrated it up in the forest, creating a mandala dedicated to my mother and to the great mother. And I felt deep appreciation to her presence in my life, and for her giving me life, and for me being here bringing healing back. It's a circle. And also, not to forget the grandmothers. My grandmother's been really coming so deeply into my consciousness, and their presence is so vivid. I've lost both of them last year and the year before, just 1 year apart each, and the loss was a liberation and was growth and enlightenment for them and for me. And their presence and still their essence is within me. I can't forget my grandmother to my father's side, and her greatest message of the pride, as the goddess says, and take this pride with you wherever you go. And this pride is your crown. It's not ego, it's not selfishness, it's not snobbiness. It's a pride into your womanhood, a pride into your existence, a pride into your essence. And I never understood that aspect of her, and I was like, to a certain extent, refusing that quality. And whenever I feel that I'm tapping into it, I used to mistake pride to ego, and it used to really make me confused. Until I've realized how deep is her wisdom that she passed to me. And I remember my grandmother always, whenever she hugs me or kisses me, she will always do it here behind the ear. And I was like wondering why my grandma would do that. This is something like interesting. And then later on, actually recently, I'm reading this amazing book by uh, Clarissa Pinkola. I will get you the exact name. Is Woman Who Runs with the Wolf, and she talks about the wisdom that's passed on through the whispering into the ear. So my grandmother was not only showing her love and kissing me, she was whispering that wisdom of the womb through her energy. And I never realized that, not until later, and I started really appreciating that. And I just felt like, thank you. And whenever she comes into my consciousness, I remember the great message and the wisdom she had passed on to me. While my other mother, my other grandmother to my mother's side, also was the greatest inspiration around me, and she taught me softness. Let things go. Don't hold on. The softness that was in her is what made her so angelic and so divine in every aspect of her life. So now I'm appreciating the wisdom I received from my grandmother. One of them taught me pride, strength, and the other taught me softness and compassion. Yes, grandmothers, the abuela, the nanny, the daddy, they are very powerful presence for us as women. They are passing on the wisdom and the intuition. The power of intuition is passed on through the silver cord. You know, I'm sure not a single one of us had this lovey-dovey relationship with their mothers or grandmothers for their entire life. We might have gone disagreeing with them, or disputing, or just even separating ourselves from their presence, or just going up away, or just like being far away from the presence of the mother. Whether your mother is alive now or she had passed to the realm of the angels, whether your mother is talking to you or not, whether you are talking to her or not, whether your grandmother's alive or already passed, their presence is within you. Their presence is within your essence. They had given us the essence of compassion. They had built in us the essence of intuition. Beloved, today it's a great opportunity to bring them back into your energy field, into this circle of life, whether they are physically present or not. Close your eyes and visualize that moment when you have been with them and it was very precious to you. Relive this moment and allow yourself to bask in their presence. If you still have anything you're holding in your heart toward your mother or your grandmother, it's about time right now to just send the pure intentions to clearing the silver cord that connects you to them through the womb, to connect you to them, to the mother, to the great mother, to all women around through the womb. The womb magic is powerful. It carries the intuition and the healing. It is the seat of compassion and creation. If we don't bring love into it, we will be clinging to the traumas. I am not the past. I am not the traumas. I am not the loss. I embody love in every aspect of my life. It's the power of intuition. This is the gift my grandmother gave to my grandmother to give to my mother had given to me. And it's very powerful as a goddess today to claim this power of the womb. It's through the heart. It's through the heart we reconnect. It's through love. All barriers, all walls, all disputes, all pain, all traumas will dissolve. Today I wanted to bring forth the silver cord, contemplate on it. Contemplate on your relationships with the feminine lineage, with your ancestors. Ancestors, which is our grandmothers, we cannot blame them to the life they had lived and what they had passed on to us. We can just acknowledge that and thank them, because it's a great opportunity for us to learn. The way my mom raised me is the same exact way her mom raised her and her grandmother raised her mom. I can't blame her. It just now I have the understanding that she came here to teach me, I came here to teach her. And we are in this together. We grow together. I want to remember one thing. They not only passed on to me their traumas, they passed on to me their wisdom. I can acknowledge the wisdom as much as I acknowledge the trauma. They have chosen to live through repression. They have chosen to live or to grow and to learn through that repression that they lived as women at that time. But now I am different. I am learning through love. I am learning through compassion, and I am learning to grow through it and sending my deepest healing to myself, to my womb, sending that healing through the silver cord to my mother, to my grandmother, to my grandmother, and to the circle of the collective mothers and grandmothers. Listen to the ancestors. Go back and reconnect to your roots. Your grandmothers, they had a lot of wisdom. And I was very happy with one of the most beautiful sharing a few days ago from Megan. She had written about listening and reconnecting back to the ancestor, the mountain women, the herbalists who used to go and forge for medicinal herb to use, and she feels the call to connect back to the ancestors. Today, I've really realized what my both grandmothers had given me and what my mother, those goddesses in my life, they have given me this. They have given me what I already have inside of me. And I am very humbled and blessed to bring forth their teachings. You are the infinite potential as well. Reconnect. Send love into the silver core. Activate the light through it. This is day 4. I am very humbled to be here, and I'm very grateful for your presence. Whoever's joined right now live, thank you very much. I'll post the video on the Facebook group. It's a closed group, so if you still haven't joined, if you wish to join and share in a safe container, I am witnessing you with love and compassion. So please go ahead and join the group and leave your sharings. Even for the last 3 days, the videos are still there. This video will be in the Instagram story till tomorrow. Tonight, at 8 p.m. India time, I will go live on the Facebook group, and it's gonna be possibly on Instagram to discuss those first 3 days. And I want to hear from you, and I love to bring your sharings, your wisdom, your energy into the circle of love, because together we amplify the field. We amplify this field of healing, this field of love. I am with you into this. You are a co-host in this as well, and I would love to hear from you. I want you to come forward and share your wisdom. One more thing, I want to mention our sponsors. We have beautiful giveaways by the end of those 7 days, and our sponsors will appreciate your support. Just follow them, tag them, send your gratitude to their excellent creative work. They are just goddesses who are just bringing forth their essence. One more thing, please, you participate with it, those 7 days. Share for every day, follow all the instructions, and at the end of the day you will enter into the raffle for winning one of the amazing giveaways. I see you, I honor you, and I love you. Gratitude to your presence.